How's it going, guys? I am back with Madden 22 on the Xbox Series X, continuing the Giants franchise on All-Madden Difficulty. We are on season 2022, week 8, about to face the Bengals. And good deal, chat is up, and I see you guys are tuning in. Welcome. What's up, guys? So yeah, we are having a pretty good season. Bengals are looking pretty good as well, so can't remember. Did I do my scouting? I did. Okay. So let's see what the Bengals look like, and we shall play them. Okay, so he's an 82, and he's killing so far this year, leading in almost every category. Mixon is a 92. They drafted a running back. He's really good. He's injured. Oh, he's injured too. They do have some injuries. He's injured. Well, their O-line sucks dick. Really bad. Another good rookie. Their D-line's steady. Tell you, they're getting a big boost. I'm a little nervous. All right. Defend deep pass. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Still at 100%. I don't get that. We have some upgrades. Oh, Barkley. There you go. Hey, Network. What's up, buddy? Hey, you're like, let's go. Hey, Zachary. Hey, Rockstar. Hey, Max. Hey, Robert. Oh, you just picked up Madden 2 hours ago? That's cool. Yeah. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. I'm actually enjoying it so far. I was just watching your Mario 64 stream. Oh god, yeah, I remember raging on that. Yeah, Mario 64 is one of those good games that actually pisses me off. Hey Noah, what is up, my home chicken? Alright, here we go. Let's play. This will be a tough matchup. Bengals are red hot. The QB is red hot.
It's Madden NFL 22, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Giants and the Bengals, and it comes your way next.
Alright, see what you're about.
With the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup.
And of course, I'm in their house, so Just want to make sure I don't suck and they get all this momentum. That'll be bad.
Taken successfully. The former number 6 overall pick of 2019, Daniel Jones, trots out to lead this New York Giants offense.
Here we go. Dun, 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 dun.
Good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
And they got the win.
You got the win, so you got to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio is pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Now, this defense for the Bengals, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just
oh boy, a lot of room to run. Thank you, Bengals. All right, don't kill me. Nice 33-yard run by old Jonesy.
There on the scramble, it gets him a first down.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room. And they don't even
Did I miss Mario stream? Oh, it's an old stream. Yeah.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take this one down.
Speaking of which, I will be posting a movie review soon, and kind of like a collection tour video. Just something different.
And he knows where he ranks in the league. Don't ever let a running back tell you that they don't know that. They do. So what he's doing now is lobbying the offensive coordinator all week long. Hey, how about a few more touches? He's one big game away from maybe leading the league.
On 2nd and 9.
Oh, yeah. There's Vernon. I was trying to get outside. Vernon would not allow it.
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
From the midfield stripe,
No. Oh my God. No. I was going to throw it away. You motherfucker. So I'm going to have issues on that side, huh? Well, I should go for it. 4th and 33, huh? Damn, pussycats.
They're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback, maybe some screens, maybe some draws.
Dang, mother chicken. You like that hit?
Anything to try and slow that pressure down.
37 yards there on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Bengals on offense.
Oh, a movie review. Haven't seen you do one of them in a while. Yeah, sorry. I don't know why I took a long break from that, because those are fun to do, you know.
And touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10
at their own 26. The former 2nd-round pick. This is Joe Mixon. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
I didn't see Ingram. He must have got hurt during practice.
For Mixon last week,
pussy.
13 carries and even 60 yards and a touchdown.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak.
Always have to check injuries before every game, because players will get hurt during like practice.
He gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to
I guess one of my players two below Ingram, and he just hurt himself.
2nd and 8.
Burrow going to give this to
Mixon, he's being a tough person, and he's
just taken down just shy of the 45.
Being very physical up the gut. You can kind of tell he's kind of pushing my linebackers around, like, all right, Mixon, you think you're a punk ass, huh?
Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around
there you go. There you go.
28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because
I think that was Williams. Williams like he's not punking me. All right, well, we got them to punt.
On that play, we've got a man down on the field. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Please don't block for me.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. So
Wow, Chargers are 7-0.
Back here for their second drive. Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Now a toss right to Barkley.
You like them moves, motherfucker? Oh, Barkley got the moves.
First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. That's his longest run of the first quarter.
Oh yeah, let's give Gordon a carry. Maybe we can run on this defense. I didn't even look at their ranking.
That tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside.
Yeah, Gordon does not have moves like Barkley.
They think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that
yeah, see, there's no Ingram, Smith.
And they're playing with extreme confidence.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Jones to Galladay there for a Giant first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
I'll see the one-on-one. Oh, Galladay dropped it. You had him beat, Galladay.
Incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Once more, he was trying to get it to Kenny Galladay, and it's 2nd down. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback.
That was close.
Open target here, Darius Slayton.
22 almost was able to get out in front of that.
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 11 yards and time and a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing Jones.
You know what? I'm scrambling. You're going to give me all that room? I'm scrambling.
And this turns into a nice game.
All right.
Slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 1st down.
Yeah, they were all over that.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Jones. Throw left side, complete to Tony. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now Jones.
Got Barkley.
Toward the sideline, he will have the 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And coming into this ball game, this was an offense that wasn't just talking about the notion of ball control. They were preaching it. They want to win the time of possession battle, and they've done so here. This drive's taken up quite a bit of the
No. Get it. At least we got it back. I'll tell you what, they must be good at sacking me. That right side's actually giving me issues. That freaking Hendrickson guy. You know, you motherfucker. Hendrickson's being a douche. Alright, let's sing that song. I already forgot the song. Daniel Jones likes to go for a jog. Daniel Jones be losing his balls.
No score after
Hey, prime time.
on EA Sports. Giant football.
Oh, did you pick up Madden 22?
Second quarter as they come up now, 2nd and goal. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. It's a solid pickup, 8 yards, but work still to do now on 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
I want to make sure I don't turn it over.
Looking to throw.
You know what? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go! Motherfucker! I thought I broke the plane. I fumbled. See, I got greedy. I thought I had it. Thought I had a touchdown. Daniel Jones going for a run. Daniel Jones losing his balls again. And then you got this fan. Yeah, Daniel Jones losing his balls.
Back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Man, we had a nice drive too. Fucking Daniel Jones always fucking it up. I thought I broke the plane before I even fumbled. God dang it, dude. It was like right there. We're talking like inches. Inches from a touchdown. Oh wow, look at that. He's taking a shot. That better not be on me. That better not be on me. Oh, that's going to be a bad penalty. Oh, God. That's a 54-yard penalty. Oh, my God.
Costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football
to
the spot of the foul.
That's what a hot QB does, huh? He's just going to take a monster shot. That's a shitty penalty. I mean, we had him beat. He wasn't going to catch that. Well, they're halfway through the field, just like that.
Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Oh, miscommunication there. All right, well, it's 3rd and 8. Oh, my God, we have a chance to stop this. That'd be a blessing, because technically, they're not exactly in field goal range. Don't let him get the first down. He didn't. I don't think he got it. Inches short. All right. It's a deep field goal. I'm curious if they're gonna. I think they're going for it.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead
yeah, they're going for it.
Drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it. Fuck.
And he gets the first down here as he's
That's a smart move. I would have went for it too. Fucker.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Burrow looking to pass.
Get him. Get him. There you go. Ho, 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 mother chickens. It ain't Santa Claus, that's Sanderson.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you.
That was a big sack.
He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss.
All right, safety blitz.
A really big loss. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Burrow, that's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample.
Okay.
Reception for 7. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Cover 3.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Good job.
Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and
All right.
incomplete.
Who knows? They could still miss this field goal. It's still deep.
Step in coverage. And Lutz puts this one
Yeah, I forgot though. They have a good
through.
kicker. He has one of the best legs in the game.
3-0.
Just like my kicker. A lot of foot power. He made that easily.
So they wind up turning the turnover into points. as they
Defense did a great
convert there
job
for 3.
considering that 54-yard penalty, you know. Hey, Lopez. What's up, buddy?
And then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
Yeah, I can definitely tell this is going to be a game right here.
Much further as he's dropped it to 20.
Very hot Bengals team.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
Good job, Barkley. Barkley's looking good.
Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance.
Sucks I don't have
And to come
Ingram.
away with nothing, not a good feeling at all.
Had to
put it mildly.
hurt himself
Now
during
they can't afford
practice.
to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Throwing on 1st down, Jones.
That was a ballsy throw. Good throw.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
You know, it's going to be one-on-one. Galladay, can you get a good release? I'll take a shot. Slayton's probably one-on-one too.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley.
I'm going to Galladay.
Deep for Galladay.
No! The throw was not deep enough.
Picked off by Gary and
Damn, dude.
terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
That sucks.
Tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get
Yeah,
intercepted,
just
there's gonna be a
underthrew it.
lot of
I mean,
space out there
Galladay
to
had
set
him
up a
beat,
return.
but
Remember,
yeah.
you've got 5 big offensive linemen
Jones
out there
doesn't have
playing
that
on their
good of
feet
an
in
arm.
open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Here's Joe Mixon.
Nice
as they
hit,
start
Sanderson.
on the
There you go.
ground. And this winds up a
Joe
pickup
Mixon, who's
of
boss.
maybe two
He thinks
and
he's
a
going to
half
punk us up the middle. We'll
39.
show him.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. It's Mixon on the counter.
Robbins like,
And they get to
bitch,
him after a
punk
gain
me.
of 6 to the 46.
And Mixon's tough, man. He's a tank.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so
should
when
I
you
go
don't have
with
to
here?
drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and
Yeah, I
make
don't
a
know.
run as we just saw there.
And the Bengals on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion.
Whoa, that was a fast
Here it's
huddle.
3rd and 2. Trying to lay
No,
one up
God,
deep.
fucking player swap. I blame the player swap. Fucking piece of shit. That's not who I wanted, motherfucker.
And for a Cincinnati score. Keyshawn Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals
Well, take your free
have the
touchdown.
lead.
Yeah, I wanted to control 99. You piece of shit. Fucking, it did. I hate when it does that bullshit.
Will Lutz on for the point after.
Hey, MLB, what's up, buddy? Do you like Galladay? You know, he's looking a lot
It's
better
up and
this
good,
year,
and that'll
so
increase their lead to
we're
10-0.
okay now. Kinda.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a
I'm forced to
Bengals
like him because I'm stuck with him with his
after the
monster
touchdown, Lutz
contract.
to kick it off.
Alright, well, that sucks.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for.
That
and
touchdown
taken.
shouldn't have happened.
Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. He's been good.
I really
They've
hate the player
utilized
swap,
him
man.
well, but they're losing
Where
here in
it's
the
such a
second quarter. What
fucking
might
thing.
they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how
Now,
you get
here
the
we
ball
go.
to him a
The
little bit.
Bengals fans are going to start getting rowdy. That's not good.
What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Jones from the
Hold on to
gun
it.
on 3rd down.
Yes.
And open,
Yes.
it's Tony.
I was
He's
afraid he was
got
going to
it.
drop it. Good job,
And
Tooney.
he will have a Giants first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Taking these little drag shots just to try to calm down the fans, you know, try to get them out of it. We don't want them to get involved. Holy crap. Shit will hit the fan.
Back to throw. Jones. Eluding the pressure right. The ball comes out, but this will
Freaking Jones
fortunately
fumbling
wind
again.
up
At least it was out of bounds.
A nice job there on the escape and
Motherfucker.
scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
All you have to do is huff and puff and blow on Jones, and he'll just blow his balls away.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. Here's Tony on the quick slant. And he's got another first down as the tackle's
2-minute warning.
At the Bengals' 32-yard line.
If we can score a touchdown here, we're back in it.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Letting the time wind down a little bit.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. Dancing to
Go
his
down.
left.
I'll tell you what, I've been getting a lot of room to run. Jones has over 100 rushing yards.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves its sticks.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed
Okay.
out right, and he is out of
Didn't like what I
bounds.
saw
Looks
there.
like
I was like,
right
I'll
at the
just run for a few
15.
yards.
Now we've
Slayton
got a
got hurt.
giant player
Great.
here, slow to get up after that last play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones.
You know what? You know what? If they're gonna let Jones run like that, I'm gonna run. I'll take the safe bet.
Give him 10 that
All right.
time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. The last drive, remember, similar
Take what's given to me.
situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the
We're gonna end up calling a timeout. Let's let it wind down a little bit.
They weren't able to secure their
Okay,
blocks,
call
and that
timeout.
one ended up going backwards.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Yeah, so far it's been really good. If we can get in the end zone here.
Another try for Barkley. Trying to find a lane, but
Oh,
instead
timeout.
he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Now the Giants will
You
use
planning
the
on
second of their
keeping
3
Jones?
timeouts.
Hell no. This will be his
Stop
last year with me.
seconds remaining in this first half.
I think he wants like 15 mil. He ain't getting no 15 mil with me. He can go run elsewhere and fumble his balls. He can go run and fumble his balls elsewhere.
Here's Barkley.
You like that move? Touchdown, mother chickens! It's Saquon Barkley!
Barkley in the final seconds of the first half.
All right, we're on the board.
On the board here in the final seconds of the first half. So a toss play there does the trick as he's into the end zone.
And you don't run this
Good.
unless you're sure you've got a guy who has the
Back in
speed
it.
who can get to the edge, because what you're hoping for him to win the race to the corner and turn it upfield to the end zone.
Do a swig kick here. Screwed that up somehow. Twice that's happened. A little lag going on.
The kick is away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Oh, good return up past the 30. Final play of the half for Burrow and company.
There you go. We got a sack. Ho, 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 mother chickens. It ain't Santa Claus. It's Sanderson.
As that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached
Good defensive
halftime
game.
here in the Queen City, and it's the Bengals leading this one. As we'll head down to Orlando.
You should make Saquon the highest paid running back. You know, I just re-signed him too, like a 7-year deal. I think what, $10 million a year. I mean, for him, it's a bargain, man.
We'll get started up at
He ain't
Lucas
getting
Oil
no
Stadium in
15
the
mil
capital
from
city
me.
of Indianapolis.
That
As
has
the
to
Colts
be
are on top
quote of
as
the
they
year.
hit halftime.
Dude, that piece of shit ain't getting no 15 mil with me. All he does is run and loses his balls. Don't need that on the team.
James Stadium. And
Hey, Trevor.
in that one with the visiting
Well, why don't we hold off
I don't even
on
care if he
update
asks for
after all?
$5.
Seems like
Fuck
everyone's
Jones.
ready to go here for
He'll
the
take a
second
hike.
half in Week 8 in the NFL. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this
He ain't getting shit
half.
from me. Man, okay, there's some lag going on. That's, again, I screwed my kick up. Something weird going on there.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as
Prime
well.
time's like, that's right, that's my
They're gonna
player.
fake to mix it and now look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Overplayed that.
And he'll be brought down just
Yeah,
shy
Mixon's
of
really
midfield
tough
at the
up the gut,
49-yard
man.
line.
He is very physical.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the
Yeah, let's go and bring some house.
You
gonna run up the middle again? Come at me, bro.
They love being physical.
Man, I thought you were throwing. Get him though. Oh, we were all over that though. Ho, 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 mother chickens. It ain't Santa Claus, it's Lawrence. And whoever got the other half. Might have been Sanderson again. We just busted right through.
Nowhere for them to go with the football, led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
On second down now, Mixon. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 54 yards rushing.
You know what? Let's go man coverage.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the
I can't believe he caught that. Oh, man, I thought we were going to have a hand on it. Wow. Good throw. That was really good coverage. Wow. Very tight window.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great
I want to see that
right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football.
Yeah, I mean, it was a perfectly placed throw, just out of Bradbury's reach.
Keep the ball away from the other team and put points on the board.
Thought I was going to at least deflect that.
Need to continue to convert.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Burrow on play
Oh, all
action.
over that again. Ho, 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 mother chickens. It ain't Santa Claus, it's Robbins. We're getting some sacks.
The number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, we got right through again. We've had some good jumps.
3rd and 9. Burrow will throw.
Oh my God, we got him again. Well, ho, 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 mother chickens. It ain't Santa Claus, it's Williams.
We talk a lot
Man,
about setting the tone to start the game.
we're getting some pressure.
Start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
Now here comes Daniel Jones
yeah.
and the Giants again. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it's struggling.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to start a new franchise once the update comes out with the new scouting. Maybe I'll just run 2 franchises, you know.
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was
You know what?
theirs, but now
Let's go slant.
Let's get the momentum back on our side. We
Looking at
forced
this
the punt.
formation,
Now let's
one-on-one
go downfield and score.
with
If we
Slayton.
do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Now Jones on first and
I thought about
10.
Slayton, and I was like, well, Tooney was just like wide open. I was like, you know what? Let's just do that. It was all about making sure I had protection, and I had all day to throw that.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys.
Now, one thing good, the Bengals crowd is out of it, so they're all quiet. Yeah, I don't want that to turn into a Titans situation. Oh my God. I'll get my ass beat if the Bengals crowd starts like dominating my team, you know.
So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to, when you want to. That play calling's working very well for them right now.
He tripped me.
Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to
That's
think
probably
that
what
they're
I'll
starting
do,
to dominate the line of
Zachary.
scrimmage.
I agree with that.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe like the other franchise will be like a sim only or something.
On the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Maybe I'll just do that.
Is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Jones. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh my God, at least I didn't fumble. You can see I was trying to slide and that defender wouldn't let me.
10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains.
On 3rd and short, not only did he get away from the rush and pick up a first down, he picked up a whole lot more than that. And how
I
did he
love
get it
doing
done?
sim only. Yeah, it's pretty
Evaded the
fun.
rush, kept his poise, and then how about him directing traffic as he moved downfield to pick up extra blockers? A really nice run.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On second down, here's Barkley. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time. So
that player, he was ready. He made a good play. Well, we better tie the game. As much as I want to go for it, Bengals are starting to stop the run a little bit. I figured they would, you know. They're making adjustments.
And Godot's kick is right through. And that will knot us up at 10. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner.
Boy, this is definitely place your bets. Who do you think's going to win? A good game here.
And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now it's Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Burrow to his old LSU teammate Chase for a Bengal first. Now Burrow on first down. To Mixon on the check down. And he'll get
hey, when I miss my tackle like that.
At the 44. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Throwing again, it's Burrow.
Shit.
He finds his man Johnson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Fourth quarter.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close.
Hey Joey, I'm on your YouTube homepage and I don't see the stream from earlier today. Oh, it's on there. You can always check the Madden 22 playlist. Yeah, you know, on like the main page, it may not show up yet because it's probably still, I don't know, like pending or whatever. So sometimes streams, depending on how long they are, sometimes they take a little time to like show up on the main page. But it's probably there in the playlist though.
As a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of
What's my record? So I'm 6. No, I'm sorry. I'm 5-2. The Bengals are 6-1.
But in this case,
yeah, we have a really good game going here.
Unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on.
Kind of cool that the Bengals are really good in year 2. Joe Burrow is really having a monster year. We've kept him in check though. I mean, he's only thrown 12 times, but we're kind of keeping him in check. Joe Mixon's being a tank up the gut. This is kind of how the Bengals play in real life. Like, if they're successful enough, they'll let Joe Mixon pound the ball up the middle, and then they'll throw the ball.
Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. On first down. Nixon down to the 25.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Okay, we'll go with this.
The strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Oh, nice bad throw.
On third down, take a shot at the end zone, but it's
Is he going to go for it? No, kick field goal. That makes sense.
You really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you will run in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Now Jones.
Taking the shot. Oh, and overthrew it. Oh, man, that would have been a monster play. He was open.
First down, but he couldn't reel it in.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Wide open. There you go.
He'll get this one to Galladay.
Good job, Galladay.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. On the draw, this is Barkley. A little juke. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Second down and 8. Throwing Jones. That's caught by Galladay. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 31. From the gun, Jones. This one goes out
shake him.
for Barkley. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot.
Yeah, that throw was slightly wild there. A little off.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
That wasn't good. Yeah. I could tell the way I threw that. That was definitely a wild throw. I should have just scrambled because I didn't like what I saw there.
Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Gano's kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway.
Looks like Lions are getting owned again.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Burrow. That is incomplete.
Well, as we all know, possessions are crucial in a tie game. And let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, An excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
On third down, Burrow. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short
good
of the
stop.
first down marker. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. Ross on the return. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Call it an even 40-yard
Have you
punt, 7
finally found a good slider? I did, yeah.
They take over. New York's offense.
Everything's good. No issues.
Job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. Jones now.
Oh, fuck, man. I was looking at Slayton. He didn't have a good release, and before you know it, Vernon right in my face.
When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're doing
overthrew it.
For your offense.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Kadarius Toney, his intended target, and now it's third down. Looking to throw.
Nope. You're open. Just take it. Save me.
Right side, he finds
I was like really in panic mode. A bunch of Bengals hunting me down. Like Slayton saved me.
Distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And the Giants send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at about the 28.
Nice hit.
It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Cincinnati set to take over once again, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go
Can't
to
believe
a
I screwed
spot
that up.
they haven't
Whatever.
caught before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before and realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well.
else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Quick slant caught by Chase. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. First down, here's Burrow. Throwing the out route and complete.
That's not good. They are in field goal range.
15 more there.
Yeah, and they're letting the clock wind down. I'm going to have to start calling my timeouts. Starting now. All right, stuff him. All right, call timeout.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Mixon.
Get him.
And he's
Call
going to
timeout.
take this down to about the 17.
I don't think he got the first down. It was pretty close,
The
though.
Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. As they'll
3rd and
talk it
inches.
over
Okay,
here
I'm going to
before
assume they're
holding
going to give
an
it to him
important
again.
third down.
I couldn't get to him. Shit. So this, I think I lost. I only have 1 timeout. It's probably over, man. Yep, they're being smart about it.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how
They're letting the time wind down a bit. They're just going to run it. Yeah.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
It was a good game.
Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
And it should have been. I mean, we're both having a good year, and Looks like Bengals are gonna come out on top.
A handoff,
Wow, totally missed him. Well, yeah.
It's a touchdown as they've broken our tie.
I guess that's a good thing because at least we have a chance to tie now instead of it pretty much being over, 16-13. That was a good run. I figured they'd run up the middle again.
Rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now. Lutz good on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off by the late touchdown. It's a 7-point lead here in the final minute of the game. Returning it, John Ross. And he takes this near the 25.
Here we go.
Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
If you believe in magic. Oh, great. Now they're going to be rowdy. Yeah.
Next drive. One possession
What I need right there.
Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
And that's game. That's ball game.
Pressure there as it's intercepted.
Yeah. I mean, what was I supposed to do? I had to take a shot. You only had one timeout.
And down to the 48-yard line.
I saw wasn't like one-on-one, but I was like, well, Galladay kind of had a step on him, but not a good enough throw.
And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster,
man.
you're going to be all right.
Dang old Bengals. I'll beat that
this
pussy
one
next
in the
time.
win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
That was a good game.
So for the Bengals, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the
I mean, to me, they do have the upper
Saints.
hand. I mean, they at least
Meanwhile,
have a
for the
QB,
Giants,
you know?
They'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10.
Yeah, it really was a defensive game. I had 305. They had 227, so definitely a different change of pace. There was a lot of punting in this game. Yeah, now, Joe Mixon, he was a problem. You know, he was just pounding it on me. We both technically ran well. I mean, Barkley was really running well, and then they kind of stuffed him. I mean, Jones had 131 rushing yards. He fumbled 3 times. That's typical. Yeah. We both had a bunch of stacks. They had 4. Yeah, their ends killed me. We had what, 2, 4, 5. We had 6 sacks. Wow, that was a lot. Boom, boom. All right, we're gonna have to look at Ingram. Hopefully it was just for this game. Yeah, because I was like, wait, who? That's what when I saw this Hopkins guy, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? And that's why. My 3rd string tight end. Oh, here. There's going to be copyright music for me. Mute the game for a second. You always want to read these, although it's probably going to be negative since I did lose this game. Yeah, that's right. It's going to be with Slayton. We'll just skip it. What was the results? Oh, it didn't tell me anything. Oh. Well. Whatever. Go ahead and advance. Yeah, Bengals are 7-1. Ooh. Oh, is that why they lowered the penalties? Is because people don't like it? Yeah, I mean, I figured that. See, I wish people wouldn't complain like that. I mean, that's part of the game, especially for those that want more like realistic gameplay. You know, it's like, come on, man. They're returning from injury. Yeah, Ingram was hurt for that game. Oh, Ford was hurt. And, well, he was already hurt. Yeah, so I had 2 guys injured from practice. Freaking nuts, man. Our offense is an 80 now. That's cool. You know, the defense was an 83, 84. That's kind of weird. I wonder what happened there. View by, is there going to be copyright here? Use this again. You always want to look at these. Go ahead and rest and relax. Okay, well, we can go ahead and advance this week, bye week. The old Redskins. Oh boy, they have 88 defense. Oh, fuck. Well, so let's see. The football team's offense, they're scoring points pretty good this year. They're ranked 13th. Total yards, they're 20th, below average. They're very good at running the football this year. They suck passing the football, though. I guess they still have Kaepernick as their QB. Yeah, let's defend run outside if they're really running the football. Oh boy, their defense just looks good. Look at their ranking. Oh my god. So points allowed per game, they are the third best. Total yards allowed, they are the number 5 defense. Passing defense, they're ranked 10th. Rushing defense, 5th. Takeaways, they're 5th. Sacks, they're 7th. So basically, they're in the top 10 in every category. It's a pretty good defense. Great. Great. Gonna be one of those days. It's gonna be one of those days, man. All right, blitz counter sounds good to me. Yeah, we'll go blitz counter. Nah, looks good. Hopefully Greg Good will be a 70 now. Let's see. Yep, nice. Like, get better, my man. Okay, so his hidden was revealed. He's a star. Okay. Here's Ford. Let's see if his hidden has been revealed. Not yet. Not even close. He's a backup, though, so that's why. There's Jackson. Man or slot? Let's go slot. There you go. And those guys, I don't care. They suck. Alright, let's see what these Redskins look like. I'm very nervous. Their defense is beast. Yeah, wow. Yeah, their team really improved from last year. Wow. Okay. They don't have a QB, though. They're stuck with Kaepernick. They did draft one, which is smart. That's who I'd be using right now. I wonder if he's just a normal. Okay. Yeah, Gibson, I guess, is having a good year. That's their strength on offense. An 87. Oh, they picked up my old fullback, Penny. Yeah, their receiving core definitely improved. They drafted a good one, too. Wow. So, yeah. Holy shit. And he's a star. Wow. Well, they have good weapons. Fast weapons, too. That Mayweather guy, he's 6'5". He's a big boy. It's a nice weapon right there. And they signed Gronk. Wow. Wow, they improved their weapons there. Their O-line's a mess. They have one guy. Alright, now to their strength. Of course, their D-line is pretty beast. My O-line is going to get wrecked. Well, they have Hightower. Yeah, their corners are good. And Dick Breath Jr. is an 83. He's still a star. They still have Collins. He's an 80. All right. They still have Matt Gay. Got to watch out for that. They have Dick Breath Jr. and Gay. We gotta really watch that. They have, wow, a lot of picks. Wow, they have 2 3s, 2 4s, 2 5s. Okay, they suck. 2 6s. Okay. Oh, let me look at my injuries. Okay, any surprising injuries, like, during practice? Okay, I'm healthy this time. Okay, cool. No surprise injuries. Oh boy. Okay. Before I start this game, I will be right back, guys. Okay, sorry guys, I'm back. Let's see.
It's Madden
Oh, do I
NFL
still have
22,
Tony?
where the
Yeah, I
division
still have
rivals
him.
will clash in the NFC
Yeah, he's
East.
actually my number
It's
2
the
receiver.
Giants and the football team, and it's coming up next.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a good future wide receiver.
5 miles east of
I like him.
Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland.
That one chick, she looked crazy. She's like,
And that was in evidence a moment ago.
Alright, this is going to be a real tough game.
You name it. This crowd is
Tough
ready
matchups
as
this
their
stream.
guys get set to match up
It's going to be a top
between
defense
the
I'm facing here.
Giants and the Washington football
Oh
team.
boy.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10
I remember
of the
when I
NFL
faced them
season
last
is
year.
here, and
Boy,
we're
they
underway
freaking
on the
destroyed
EA
me.
Sports.
Their defense is brutal.
And he returns
Now we
this
have
to
improved,
22.
so let's see how this goes.
First go on offense for the
They have
Giants
as well.
under the guidance of Daniel Jones, the former Duke Blue Devil.
And you've got to think
All right,
that
penny
they've got to be
bags.
feeling pretty
You
fresh.
can't suck dick.
Coming off of the open
Okay.
week, didn't have to
Well,
play,
Joey,
right? Gives
we'll
them a chance
see.
to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a
Joey.
little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he will find his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Flush to his right.
I should have just threw it to, who was it, Smith, that was open?
Third down.
Who's that in fumble? He wouldn't slide. Been having issues with that lately.
Back to throw. Jones. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy
Well, that's not
one
good. 3 and
to.
out.
And the Giants send out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game.
And of course, I'm in their house. That's right. How'd that feel?
It's
Good
a
hit, Ryan.
42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. So out comes the Washington
Kaepernick,
offense onto
he's
the
not
field.
doing that great
They're
this
led
year.
on the field by their big mobile quarterback. He can
13
throw, he
touchdowns,
can run.
11 interceptions, which is good. Maybe we can get some turnovers on them. It said their passing offense isn't very good, but they're running the ball really well. We'll see what happens.
But how about the leadership he exhibits, how his team will follow him, the smarts he has in playing the game, and of course the overall toughness. You can't run the football the way that he does without being a guy who's willing to take a hit.
And tough going there, as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the
Don't let him
battle,
get it.
getting to the quarterback and knocking him into
Yes, he dropped it. Should have picked that. And we had a pick.
A chance for a
Oh, well, at least he
big
dropped
play
it.
early, but he could not secure it. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Now here's Ross. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. That's complete to Slayton. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now Saquon Barkley.
Nah.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, this Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect
I was out of
to
bounds.
score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I have to say a very solid performance.
Here's Jones on third down. Got a man, Slayton.
That was luck.
And
I'm glad that
he'll have
defender
the
wasn't paying
Giants
attention.
first down as they're able to get the
Good job,
third down
Slayton.
conversion. 23 yards on the play. In Washington territory now. Here's
That was
first and
Fuller,
10
so thank
at the
goodness he wasn't
39-yard
looking.
line. Looking to throw.
Oh,
Jones.
no.
They chase him
No.
off. But now he's swallowed
Yeah, that
and
fell
taken
apart
down.
in a hurry.
Gotta give him
Yeah,
props for the attempt, but there's just a
Their
way
D-line's going to do
pressure
that a
game.
lot. I can
Host
already
of
tell.
people in the
I mean,
air.
which makes sense.
Needs a few. What
They're
could have been
only 100 times better than
Now
my
then, after
O-line.
the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the first down sack. Jones.
He was open,
He's
wasn't
just
he?
gonna
I
get rid
didn't
of this
see him.
thing to no one here. He throws it away.
I just saw the pocket
And now
was
it's
falling
third.
apart.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Yeah, that was stupid.
That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going
Kinda
out
gave
of
up.
bounds. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They fake the give.
Oh, he faked
Now
it.
Kaepernick.
Get him.
Rolling to
There
his
you
right.
go.
And he's gonna have to
Ho,
eat
ho,
this
ho,
one as
mother
down he
chickens.
goes.
It ain't Santa
David
Claus. It's
Harrison bringing in
Harrison.
341 pounds of power for the sack.
What a nice read and play by the
Kaepernick, you're not
defensive tackle.
outrunning the
Never
big
pulled
man.
Play action fake, went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Crazy that Gronk's on their team.
They'll
Get
run
him.
with Gibson.
Yeah.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now a play fake. Kaepernick taking a shot for Samuel.
That was a bad throw. And look who it is. It's Bradbury.
By James Bradbury. And
There you go,
he'll
Bradbury.
just a yard or 2 shy
Show
of
some swag.
midfield.
Yeah, Kaepernick doesn't look so hot.
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he
I think
did not
Jones
do
and
in their victory
Kaepernick should
last
hang
week.
out with each
No
other. They have
interceptions
something in
that
common.
game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake.
All right, nice.
Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. 5-3, their record at the halfway point, and you have to imagine that there are folks saying, hey, if we do that again in the second half, we're 10-6 and we're a playoff team.
I do think, though, that they have a couple of things working against them. And number one, the schedule, that's going to toughen up a bit because they've got some division games down the stretch, and those are always difficult. Number two, you know they've got to stay healthy. That's the key to getting to the
Ingram.
playoffs and winning in the playoffs. But they've got a shot at it. This is a good football team.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
You know what? If you go this way, I would think you'll get a lot of separation just for this first down, right?
Jones
Yep.
Catch
All
made
right, good
by
job, Slayton.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it.
Like I was looking at that formation, I'm like, yeah, I don't think they're going to pay attention to him.
His third catch of the afternoon is a first down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
He's open. It was the end. Touchdown, mother chickens. It's Tooney. Now, we'll see if there's a review.
His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. The touchdown giving him the first quarter lead. Remember, they lost a rough game 2 weeks ago. Then they had to sit through
he was dragging the
start here. And now, before we get to the extra point, remember,
it's gonna be watch. I probably wasn't in.
Replay official.
Throw was slightly wild.
They're taking a peek at whether or not
I waited slightly too long to throw that though.
Here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Am I in? Yes. Hey, Redskins, suck my giant. You know what?
Called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point try good by Gano, and that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. And here we go on the next drive for Washington. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Kaepernick.
There you go. Ho, 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 mother chickens. It ain't Santa Claus, it's Sanderson. Sanderson, you've been pretty hot lately. All right, let's go, man. Coverage. 3rd and long.
That they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal.
I don't care. Oh, well. I was going to say, I don't care if he goes to the running back. I was kind of allowing that because you won't get the first down. Sorry, he just made a bad throw. Yeah, Kaepernick he looks awful.
Here's Tressway now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. His first punt,
at least I'm not the only team with a shitty QB. Actually, Lions, their QB sucks too. Golf's pretty shitty.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
All right, well, good start to this game.
Ready to begin the second quarter. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss
like
as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
And the play goes nowhere.
Yeah.
Losing yardage.
Can't run with Gordon, man.
At the 39. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play. Now Jones to throw on 3rd down.
Oh, shit. No. No. No, 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 no.
And it's a tremendous return as they finally get it.
Throw was off.
certainly not his best throw that time.
No, yeah, well, there's a lot of those.
Yeah. With 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football.
Yes, sir. Take a seat, Kaepernick. Well, Kaepernick needs to suck again for me. He's in great field position thanks to his defense.
Well aware he has 0 catches right now, and they're losing, so he's probably a little hungry.
And you know the guys on defense are aware as well. And they're really excited that he has no catches, but they're also worried because a lot of times that's like the ticking time bomb. The longer you hold him down, when he finally explodes, look out.
Yeah, no catches, though, so far in this game. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Oh, the run
Get him.
is Penny.
Did he break the plane? He actually didn't. I thought he did. You can never tell in that pile up. Alright. Somehow he didn't get in.
You think anyone else on the team's going to get the ball, and in that situation, they surprise everyone and give it to their...
Well, now they're in.
Touchdown, Washington.
Well, I mean, defense got screwed over there. I mean, they were there, you know.
It becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Jones.
Ingram's definitely dropping the ball in this game.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Jones now on 3rd down. Big hold of the 30. And all the way up to the 33-yard line. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now a toss right to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
I knew they were bringing heat.
Jones.
All right, I'm just glad I got rid of it in time. They almost got me. I knew that was coming.
10 yards, good for a giant 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football.
Dropping some passes.
Nice target.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 35. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake.
No.
Jones.
No. Throw it away.
And seeing no options, he
Bastard.
just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
On 2nd
Well,
down.
you son of a gun. You made another play.
This Burgundy and Gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is really floating around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down.
All right.
And this is going to be incomplete. Strong
Well, my
coverage by
left guard,
Washington.
or not left guard, left tackle, he sure had issues that
Because he couldn't find anyone
those
on
last 3
3rd down,
plays,
and
huh?
he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
And Gano's
Good kick.
is right
Nice to have a
through.
good kicker.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a
Their
game,
defense
we look
is
at the
spectacular.
backgrounds of these
Yeah, I
kickers.
knew their
It's
D-line was
interesting,
going
isn't it,
to
to find
be
out
a
all state
severe
quarterbacks,
issue, you know.
receivers, defensive
Makes
backs,
sense. I mean, look at Mo line and look at their
great
D-line. You know, who do you think's going to win, you know? I knew the pressure was coming.
Putting it through the posts.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's just been looking for some space. You know, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense.
Oh, wow.
They came in with a plan themselves.
Kaepernick, you're so stupid.
This is intercepted. My goodness.
Thanks, Kaepernick.
Set up shot right there on the 46-yard line.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in
That
the
was a
first half
Daniel
alone.
Jones throw right
Again,
there.
another great
Thank
read
you.
defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll drop
Bastard,
it off
again.
Saquon Barkley. And they
That
win the
D-line
ball
is
there.
really giving me issues.
Back at the 43-yard
They're getting hungry, man.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Off play action. Jones. And this one
Tell you
taken
what,
in on the right sideline, but not in the field of
technically
play.
not a
Say
smart
it's
pass.
incomplete.
He was double covered, but it was actually a good throw, but he was out of bounds.
Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy
You got to be kidding me.
Sammy
Freaking butt.
He's taken down off the edge. The sack.
That D line is that's a problem. I should go back to drags because those were at least working, just quick passes. Because I can't go deep. I can't expect to go medium to deep passes. Mo line can't handle this.
Extra nickel, so you pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away.
All right, well,
He's been a busy man.
I'm
in
winning,
this
so
first
yeah.
half as he gets it away.
oh shit.
Fielded at the 33. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. Time again to see Terry McLaurin in the Washington offense. Hasn't had his best day to this point here in the second quarter, and they're losing. You got to think, though, that also means that maybe the defense doing a good job on him. There's two sides to that coin.
I would agree, so you have to give them credit, but that
yeah,
means you got to
blitz.
find a way to
Freaking
beat
ounce.
that defense and make sure one of your top playmakers touches the football and has an impact on the game. Change formations, change where he lines up, put him in motion.
Oh, nice fake.
To shake him free.
Oh, he still got you. Ho, 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 mother chickens. It ain't Santa Claus, it's Vanderwesh.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you.
There you go.
Team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are
2-minute warning. It's almost halftime.
Time again.
Having some defensive games here. I'll tell you what's saving me. They don't have a QB. That's what's saving me right now. Kaepernick has been awful. It really comes down to who has the better defense. The way this game's going.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here.
Oh, they're just going to run? Okay. I'm fine with that. They just basically surrendered.
Not near enough for the first. A pretty good effort there, 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on 4th down.
I guess they were tired of Kaepernick's bad throws, you know. Oh, nice punt. Oh, that's nice.
Great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. Yeah. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
I think I'm just going to chew clock to the half here because I don't like this. So, what is it? If I double tap the left analog, so am I on a chew clock? It didn't work. I thought I was on chew clock. Apparently, I don't get that. Hey, Ronnie, welcome back, buddy. They'll probably call a timeout here if they stuff me again.
Handoff to Barkley. And he'll just keep
yeah,
two hands
saw
on
that
the
coming.
As he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Yeah, let's just run. Let's not chance it.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground.
Well, good job by Barkley. Well, that's going to take us to the half. I'm not going to call a timeout. Oh, was I in a no huddle? Oh, I thought I hit the wrong thing then. All right, well, I'm just going to go to half. I'm not going to give their defense a chance to make a spectacular play on me.
So we come upon halftime.
I'm respecting their defense.
As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan.
They have -1 passing yards. Best half
Both teams
I've
currently
had.
making their final adjustments. We're getting ready for the second half. So we'll send it back up to FedEx Field and hand things back over to Brandon Godden.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports.
EA
This
Sports.
will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Washington offense ready to
Whenever
go
you
to
play the
begin
Browns,
fourth
have
quarter.
fun with
They're still
Myles
very
Garrett.
much in this
He's
game,
the
although
player
they do
I fear the
trail.
most.
What's the game
Oh yeah,
plan,
he's pretty
Charles, for the
good.
second
I'd
half?
imagine he'll
It
definitely be, you know, a punk.
losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Second half starts with a run by Gibson. And he'll wind up with about 6.
So far in this game, defensive tackle Allen, he's actually doing the most damage. It seems like he's the one making the most plays out of their D-line. It's hard to say, though. Their whole D-line is so good. They're all, like, getting to me. But I think Allen's done the most damage. I have to watch out for Dick Bress Jr. back there. And kind of keeping my distance with him.
To throw, Kaepernick.
Oh wow, he was wide open.
This one complete to
That was in good zone.
slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. A handoff for Gibson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Damon Harrison, the one on the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To throw, Kaepernick. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game.
Another bad pass. Another interception. Oh, I think that's a pick 6. Can you say a touchdown, mother chickens? It's Jackson. Man, Kaepernick's terrible. He shouldn't even be throwing the football.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot.
The fans are like, man, what the fuck, Kaepernick?
Just to the wrong team, and it cost him 6 points.
Gano for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7.
All right. That takes some pressure off.
Defensively getting the interception, navigating his way into the
end zone Jackson
for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now.
I think that's my second career pick 6, man.
And no effort
both by Jackson.
It's a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions.
Shit, he had some good blocks.
And they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
I get it.
That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On first down, right back to Gibson.
Not this time. God, Williams. Oh, Gronk's hurt.
38. And look there, not a good sight. Gronkowski down. And you just hope it's not that knee again. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. While the trainers take a look.
Oh, wow, they were wide open. Nah.
Have it past midfield, almost
that was really bad when you see 2 Redskins just wide open like that, holding hands.
Yards on the catch and run.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers
did something wrong.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Gibson again. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants 32.
You know what? Let's go hot 3 show 2. This is like a boom or a bust play. Just getting more pressure on Kaepernick. Maybe he'll make another bad throw.
I'm not too sure how many guys going to want to run up and tackle him.
No.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin.
Yeah. That's the only thing bad about that zone blitz. Yeah, the coverage is a little.
A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of
it was just a different look.
15 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone now. Kaepernick.
Thanks, player swap.
Tight end Bates. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
Probably should have blitzed with all my linebackers. All right, well, it don't matter. Williams made a play. Got Williams. Actually, I don't think that was Williams. Who was that? It was Harrison. Harrison. Number 90. I'm glad I signed Harrison. Even though he's not the same guy and he's old, he's been a good nose tackle.
It's 3rd and a yard. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Gibson.
Come on.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Gibson again.
There you go.
But he will lose yardage.
Good job.
Back to the 4-yard line.
Oh, Gregory.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team
Can we stop him?
defense
3rd and
right
goal.
there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available. And they
Oh, wow, wide
right
open.
there.
Oh, no.
This is taken in
We didn't
for
even
a
watch the
Washington
outside.
touchdown.
We had that middle well covered, but yeah, not the outside.
On the year. And Washington able
Tried to
make
blitz
this a
him. I should have there. Yeah,
And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe
that was a
sometimes your
mistake.
defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is
I was too busy watching the middle. I did have the middle covered, but yeah, not those outside.
Well, tall, short, wide,
Made that a little
skinny,
too easy for him.
whatever, there, it results in a touchdown. Extra point by Gay is up and
All right.
good. And the lead is down to a field goal. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Hey, network, welcome back.
And New York set to take the field. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
Boom, 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 boom.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Oh, he shifts past him. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll go
Block
to
him.
Barkley again. And this won't be
Yeah, I had to
enough
cut back
pick up the
inside. I didn't like how that
first.
outside looked.
2, 3rd and 1. The good run on 1st down followed up.
All right, Gordon, give me this 1st down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play.
All right,
your
hey,
best blocker.
there you go. Was that Allen again? It was. Allen, let me tell you, Allen, he's been making a lot of plays. Thankfully, I got the 1st down, barely.
I've certainly been going the opposite direction, so to me,
He just keeps
that's
busting
really
through.
important there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the
He
tide.
does
a
have
little bit.
X
That
factor.
certainly helps.
That's been showing.
Now Jones. Throw left side, taken in by
I was really
Slayton.
looking at Ingram,
And
but I
able to
wasn't
get this
confident in
one
making a
close
good
to
throw.
45 before he's brought down. 10 yards, good for a giant 1st down.
I'm just glad I didn't cross the line of scrimmage. I almost did.
Throwing Jones. Here's Tony on the quick slant.
Yeah, he's doing
He'll
quick
take
passes,
this
trying to
from
get their D line
47
out of it.
yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Get him off my nuts.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd
Fourth
down.
quarter we go.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
1-on-1. That isn't Dick Breath Jr., is it? Can't tell who that is over there. I don't think so. I think he's on the right side. Looking at Galladay.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down.
Got it!
And he'll find Galladay. That's complete.
Oh, there's
They'll
Dick
wind
Breath
up getting
Jr.
this one all the way down
That was close.
inside
Good
the
job,
20.
Galladay.
30 yards there, and of course the 1st down as well.
Well, dialing up that play call certainly meant that he grabbed a little extra shot of courage on that one, because normally on 3rd and short, you're just trying to move the sticks.
Yeah,
Get the
defender
ball
tried to
just
make a
past
play.
that line
He
of
took a
scrimmage.
gamble.
Instead, they take the big shot downfield, and it pays off.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Hold on to it. There you go. Touchdown, mother chickens. It's Galladay.
His fifth
There you go.
now on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead. But that makes this a two-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4 scores.
Yeah, that's a great observation. It's been a heck of a battle, hasn't it? And points have been at a premium throughout this game. So you have to wonder, is this going to be too much for them to overcome?
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Oh, my center got hurt. He gets hurt a lot.
The Washington
Sorry, he sucks
offense
anyways.
at the line and ready to roll. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they
This just means I have like a 50
here in the
overall
fourth quarter.
for a center. That's cute.
Critical. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Kaepernick going to throw.
Nice throw, Kaepernick. Kaepernick's awful, man. He should just retire.
The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Washington on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 5. Working from the gun. It's Kaepernick.
What's that guy? Yeah.
Yeah,
that middle was too soft.
He'll be tackled right on the
I thought about watching the middle.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to.
Oh, he's going for the deep shot. Good job, Jackson.
This is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Kaepernick to throw again.
There you go. Speaking of Jackson, Jackson strikes again.
Here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
All right, man. I was nervous coming into this game, and then Kaepernick happened. Oh, man.
The proper aggression.
Good running from Barkley there on 1st down as he'll get forward for about 6
Definitely took the
yards.
pressure off me.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize
terrible, bro.
it, the more
That's all right. The coverage wasn't bad, though.
And now a throw on 1st down
best.
there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap.
Jackson was a great pickup for New York. Oh, I agree. Yeah. In real life, I think, yeah. Him and Bradbury, that's a good duo right there for the Giants.
2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world
wide open.
to the challenge.
Oh, good break tackle, Galladay. That's what I'm talking about, big man. Break those tackles.
He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ball game now, and he's got a 1st down.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 65 yards rushing for him now to this point. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive.
Yeah, this is a trying to burn some clock drive and just end it, you know.
Confidence and not playing with fear.
They'll try and run for it with
too much juke.
And they go the wrong way on this one.
All right.
Losing yardage back at the 12. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Give Gordon a
It's
chance.
a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they
Been trying to get Gordon going, but
bring 7,
no
8,
bueno.
9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
There you go. Touchdown, mother chickens. It's Saquon Barkley. Oh, he was just wide open.
The Giants look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
There you go, man. Wow. Thanks to Kaepernick, this is somewhat of a blowout.
They forgot about him out of the backfield.
But really, like, my offensive numbers aren't that good. I mean, their defense is beast. Those 31 points is all because of Kaepernick.
The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Another drive coming up for this Washington
I think
offense.
he's thrown, what, 4 interceptions, Kaepernick.
Any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can
Oh,
run back
dropped
out
it.
there.
I think he threw behind him. Yeah, look, he's 10 for 20. 100 yards, 4 interceptions. Kaepernick, he's good.
Too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Kaepernick. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football.
And I think really good defenders can sniff out those screen passes. Just something that they can feel, something that they can sense about how the quarterback drops back or how the linemen are just a little slow to block the oncoming
Yeah, I didn't think you were
rushers.
going to run, even though you should probably. Oh, he could have scrambled. He caught it. He could have scrambled. I actually thought he was going to.
That goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down. Defensively, I know they have the
He somehow made a lucky pass.
They do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick.
Oh, they're doing that vagina shit again.
Gibson complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times
Bradbury tried to pick it.
Replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
I think that's Kaepernick's problem. You can tell he has a really weak arm. Gives our defenders a chance to actually get our hands on it.
Looking for the end zone.
Just like that, you know. And Jackson, he's like, oh my God, I want another one.
That looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Now Kaepernick, gotta have this one.
I held on to it. He's good, though. Oh, Gronky.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Well, I'm telling you, I like him making throws like that. I'm just waiting for another interception.
But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you.
Oh, there you go. Ho, 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 mother. Oh,
23-yard line. Dexter Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. Kaepernick, they're going for it on 4th. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
Oh, he's out.
And it's incomplete.
You can't do it, Kaepernick.
Convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Giants are going to get
That is it, man. We're about to win.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this 4th quarter. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here, let's make we'll just give the rest of the carries to Jones or Gordon, excuse me. Just in case, just to prevent injury. This game's over. Choose some clock.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon.
That'll do it.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Giants, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Washington, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears.
Well, I have to say, I thought Goff was the worst QB I've ever faced. No, Kaepernick is the worst. He was bad. Thought I had a bad QB. Boy, yeah. Defensive game all around. See, that's what I was saying. Like, only at 265. They're yeah, they have a really good defense. There's Dick Breath Jr. 5 tackles. Pretty much kept my distance with him. They had 2 sacks. Felt like they had a lot more. They just kept busting through. And we had 4 sacks. Sanderson's been really hot. And we had 4 interceptions. Bradbury and Jackson each had 2. Yeah, I'll play another game. And then I threw 1, right? Yeah. Jackson got me. Well, now we are 6-3, and they are 6-4. Boom, baby. And we have the Vikings next. They are 4-5. Oh, there's Jackson. Yep. 2 picks and a touchdown. So, see, the Vikings offense is pretty much a below average offense so far this year, going by the rankings. Still have to watch out for Dalvin Cook, though. Vikings defense. Well, they suck at getting turnovers. They're not very good at getting sacks. Their run defense is really bad. Their pass defense is the 9th best. Oh, okay. I'll try to pound the ball on the ground. Na-na-na-na-na-na. We have some upgrades. There you go, Sanderson. Yeah, you've been pretty hot lately. You are an 80 now. Boom, baby. Boom, chakalaka. There's Robbins. We'll go field general. Still a star. Okay. And those guys, who cares about? They suck. Let's look at injuries. Any injuries from practice? Oh, yeah, he got injured again. That's funny. I mean, he sucks, so who cares, but... Huh. He keeps getting hurt. See what the Vikings look like. They have 390s. You know, the Vikings have always been a weird team. Like, on paper, they actually have a good team. It's either they dominate or they suck. They're a very weird team. You know, they're like a seesaw team. Like, you don't know what to expect. I mean, granted, they don't really have a QB. I mean, they have Kirk Cousins, so. But they have a very good running back, Dalvin Cook. See how that goes. Jefferson is an 89. Yeah, I mean, they still have good receivers. Looks like their O-line still kind of, yeah. Tomlinson, ex-Giant. It's a very good rookie. They needed that. He's a star. Tim Joseph. I saw him on the, what was it? The EA thing. Woods. It was kind of cringy. He was just full of shit. Harrison Smith, still good at age 33. Their kicker and punter are really bad. And while that's loading, I'm going to get some more water.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Vikings and the Giants. And it's coming up next on Madden NFL 22.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
All right. Here we go.
Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here.
When I was watching film this week, I had to write a note to myself. 3 touchdown passes in an NFL game deserves respect, not ho-hum just because they throw it around all the time. And he got his respect, NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, it's the ultimate vote of confidence from a week ago. Hey, look, he was great, not his best game ever, but obviously was very good to garner that award. All the talk this week, though, was about let's take that forward now. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
Ooh, nice hit, Robbins.
And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Cousins.
There you go. Ho, 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 mother chickens. It ain't Santa Claus. It's just a Sanderson. Sanderson, you are hot, boy.
Can't script the start much better. You get a 3 and out and a sack.
Oh, hey, Brooks. What's up, buddy?
They kept him short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down.
Texas
And
finest.
on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
The Vikings send out their punter. Standing just outside his own goal
Did my
line.
draft. Didn't do too bad, and that's cool.
And a fair catch is
Yeah, I can't
taken
wait
here,
to
a
draft
step
a
or two
QB.
inside the 45
Be done with
line.
old
Just
penny
34
bags.
yards on the punt there, no return. And it'll be Giant
He's doing
football
okay this
first and
year.
10.
I mean, I can deal with that. 20 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Like, not great numbers, but I can deal with that.
A glance at the man under center at 6'5". He always demands attention.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week.
Like, I can manage with that.
Passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I agree with that. I'm okay with. I mean, this is Daniel Jones. I can deal with that ratio. It's not good, but I'll deal with it.
Hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you put
Yeah, I got killed. That's a shame. Ingram's wide open.
nothing but room to run.
I got murdered.
He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd
DJ
down.
got to lower those interceptions. Yeah, good luck with that. I mean, it's funny. I wonder how many times he's fumbled, actually. Probably just as many. So.
Looking to throw. Jones.
Yeah, no, Jones is terrible. I hold my breath every time I throw with him.
And another thing that makes it come back
Or run with him because he'll fumble.
is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Yeah, that was playing with fire.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Once more, he was trying
Great
to get
balls
it to
of
Kenny
fire I was
Galladay,
playing with.
but it'll be 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Wish I saw Barkley earlier. I was looking at Ingram, and wow, Barkley was just wide open.
Further down inside the 40. 4
Could
yards the
have gotten
gain,
more.
and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. That's caught by
caught that one.
Evan Ingram. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they move the chains. A 1st down carry for Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The numbers for him from a week ago: 20 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
And give him a ton of credit. He's running the ball really well. But I look at those guys up front. That unit is truly playing as just that. Every move that they make, their teammate understands what that move means and what they need to do. And right now, they're starting to grind it out pretty well.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Oh.
Back to throw. Jones. Forced out to his left.
I hate when he doesn't do it. He doesn't slide. Alright, at least he didn't fumble.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play.
Scaring me, Jones.
But you know,
Scaring me,
really
man.
Upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
Oh, we broke the plane. There you go. Touchdown, mother chickens. It's Saquon Barkley. There you go. Good job by Barkley. You just snuck right through that very small crevice.
First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think
all right, there we go.
We're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Nice. Yeah, he was nervous of that pressure. That's the thing with Cousins. If we can get pressure on him, he is a guy that will get rattled. Otherwise, he can actually be a good QB if he's comfortable in the pocket.
Right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
A 2nd down throw for Cousins. He goes right
he fumbled. Get it. Yes. Run, Van Der Esch. Oh, my God. I think he's gone. Touchdown, mother chickens. It's Van Der Esch. You know, he might have been down. I can see a review, though. We'll see. There we go.
Although for the offense, they're not too happy about it, but for the defense, what a big time play for them. Never give up.
I tell you, we really did improve this defense. Good draft picks and Van Der Esch, man.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
I knew there was a review. I knew it. Because he might have been down. It was a very late fumble. To say. He was down. He was down. That's a shame. Yeah, that's going to be overturned. Yeah, that sucks, doesn't it? Okay. That would have been a message early on.
So that challenge is a successful one. Cousins now after the fumble recovery. He's going to get this.
May get the first down. Damn it.
And he will have a Vikings first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. First carry now for Alexander Madison. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Cousins gives way to Cook.
Good job, Jackson.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Yeah, absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor, and that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
Oh, he's running again.
Play,
wow, I didn't think he was going to run again. All right, well, good job by the D-line. Got Williams.
It's going to bring up a 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense.
If Williams didn't make that play, that would have been a first down.
But that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Nice. Yeah, their kicker is like a 62 overall or whatever, so wasn't going to expect him to make some deep ones, you know?
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it, and this one winds up no good.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play.
I'm kind of wondering how hard it'll be for me to kick whenever I have a shitty kicker like that, you know? I mean, right now I have a really good kicker, so.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their
you know, let's go ahead and go to the second quarter.
What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium.
Like
the
what I see
Giants
there.
with the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Sorry, they had that covered.
Down there, but he cannot connect.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement. Down on the scoreboard, maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota. That was a 3rd and somewhat manageable, now not so manageable.
Exactly, because you had a play call on that you felt like, hey, this could go quick, and it doesn't take much to get it done. Now, you got to start thinking about a little bit of a deeper route type of a call, especially if you want to throw it.
I should have stuck with him. Decided to guard the other guy.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Catch #4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. Now Cousins. He finds his target. It's Schultz. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Over the middle to Smith. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
Here's Madison running on first down. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. And here's one out of the
Well, they're utilizing all 3 of the running backs.
Now there's room to roam.
On the run is Nwangu. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Actually, I think I injured Cook, I guess.
Now Cousins.
Oh, crap.
Complete. Jefferson the target. 4
Oh, watch
yards
out
on
for
the
Jefferson.
completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Throwing is Cousins. Open man is Osborne. He's got it. And he takes it down to the 10-yard.
Well, he's doing a lot of baby passes.
They're able to convert on
Working.
3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
He'll find Thielen, work in the middle. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Madison. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing. Cousins.
Get him. Okay, we threw it away. We had great coverage. All right, well, we held him to a field goal. Good job by the defense. Bend, don't break.
4th down. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Jones. He's going to fire one deep left side.
Yeah, that was dumb.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Wow, wide open. Ah, bad throw.
Incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and that will come the offense as they take over. They'll start on the ground with Madison.
Yeah, I must have injured Cook and didn't realize it.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Give me a warning.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
What? Shut the fuck up.
Room here to run.
Luckily, he's not fast.
And this will get him all the way
How did I miss?
inside the Giants'
The first one, I was like, all right, well, I was trying to get a big hit. The other one, I can't believe I missed.
First and goal.
Whatever,
He's good at
dude.
catching the football, but then
I think
after
you're
the
free,
catch,
dude.
he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got
That's
some toughness
shitty.
as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way, because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
That second down play, that's a -4.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room, too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked.
There you go. Yeah, good coverage.
Meanwhile,
All right, hey,
they take a
good job by
shot
the
at
defense
end
again.
zone, but it's incomplete. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down. And his kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
All right.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Kenny Galladay making his way back onto the field with the rest of this offense. Second quarter here, he has only 1 catch, but they have the lead. You got to think, though, he's going to be more involved at some point.
That's what you would expect, but sometimes what defenses do to take away a player of his magnitude, it costs them in other areas. And right now, with them losing, they may have to change their focus, and maybe he will open up a little bit more as the game goes on.
So far, just the single catch. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground again here.
Oh! Do you like that juke?
He's got some space here.
Oh, man, I was thinking let's just go to the half, but after that big run, we may be able to get something out of this.
The first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds
Okay,
to go
well, we're on the
until
32.
halftime. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll try the right side
I couldn't
here.
shake him that
Barkley,
time. All right,
and he
timeout.
will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Say stick with the run.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Barkley, toss play
Good block.
left.
Go out of bounds.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left. Well, earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to defend him. I think you used the
I'm just
term
playing it safe. I'm
bottle
just
him up
running.
at different levels. They've
We'll
struggled
probably
to do
end
that.
up
They
getting a
certainly
field goal,
have,
but hey, it's
because
better
when
than
you
getting
see them
nothing.
approach, in order to bottle him up at different levels, that front line's got to take care of business. Otherwise, he starts to slip through.
Yeah, that's what it's going to
And
be.
he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Watching that time. All right, timeout.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Nice.
Gano's kick
All right,
is
well,
good.
10-6, going to half.
That will do it.
for this first half. So we've reached halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the Giants out in front. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Let's go, baby.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
From the 30 on second down, Jones. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Throwing, Jones. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Open
That's a big hit. Good job, Slayton.
This is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 26. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Now here's a throw that's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 87 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game and truly establishing themselves.
All right, this drive's going quite well.
And the Giants are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Barkley.
You like that spin?
Lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the
Couldn't do it
2.
though.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
Second
Wide open.
goal.
There you go.
Jones.
Touchdown, mother chickens. It's Tooney. Hey, I knew they were going to send House. I was like, yeah, I will have a guy open as long as I have time in the pocket. Boom. Nice drive.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. That time a 9-play drive. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime.
Oh, shit.
A minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does. At least
Oh, that was a shit show.
Urgency has to start setting in. You can't
Now, if that was Cook, that might have been a lot worse.
Just to do it without
guys are backup.
leads into bigger errors.
Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks.
Be careful.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage.
Of course they're going to run it. Oh, come on. How did I miss that? Oh, we stripped it. We got it. All right. The stripped worked. I was like, let me see if I can strip it. There we go.
There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
Yeah, they're all over that.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down to 26. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's not what I chose. I hate when it does that. I'm not going to get it off in time. I don't know what that bullshit is about. That's not what I chose. Whatever, dude. That was stupid.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back
Whatever.
5. Now Jones, off play action. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go.
Yeah, that's all right. That was foolish being that aggressive in shots like that.
This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
Like I need to remember who my QB is. Can't be doing that.
Gano's kick is right through. And that will get the lead up to 14. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
And now out comes Minnesota. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long,
he rifles one.
Oh my God, I had perfect timing on that, but I don't know if I was fair.
If you combine last week and this week,
I was surprised he decided to take a shot. That's not his cup of tea.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching.
I don't know if that's going to hold up, though.
He's helping his team in a huge way.
So now the Giants set to take
it is.
on offense.
Okay, I'll take it. I'm actually surprised I was able to pick that off. That was all me, too. It said perfect timing.
Set to go here 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jones. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
I screwed that up, yeah. Kind of tripped on my old lineman there.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. He's got Slayton on the slant. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 44-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Oh.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a play fake here on first down. To the right and complete to Galladay. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah,
ooh, that was ballsy.
You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game. That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Barkley.
Dang. Well, they're doing better versus the run. Barkley over 100 rushing, though.
Right around the 12.
All right, well, another field goal.
As it brings up a 4th down. Gano's kick is good. That will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Cousins now.
Oh.
Throw left side, take it in by Jefferson.
I can't believe I didn't pick that off. Ooh, that was close. Maybe if it wasn't Jefferson.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays.
Jefferson kept him quiet, by the way. That was only his 3rd catch for 27 yards.
To the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up
he went to him.
plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Again, it's Cousins. Smith catches left side. A gain of 6 there.
He does a little baby passes.
Big lead defensively. Willing to give him
That's
that
fine, though. I mean,
stuff,
the clock's
right?
ticking.
This is why you work on your tackling.
Go right ahead,
Tackle 'em
Cousins.
after
Do
the
your
catch,
little baby
inbounds,
passes.
keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
So that'll back him up 5. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Cousins. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st and 10, Cousins. He finds his man, complete. It's Schultz. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. To the air again, it's Cousins. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
I had a feeling he was going to run. We were ready for it. Robbins.
Back to the 40-yard line.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
You going to run again? What are you going to do? I think so.
3rd and short yardage. Cousins to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th.
No, he did not catch that. He did not catch that. Robbins was on that. I can't believe he caught that. Whatever. I don't know how you caught that.
Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Now a give to Madison.
I was ready for you. I wasn't falling for it.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This is a tough situation offensively because down 3 scores, the field goal kicker's not even going to come into play here. As an offensive play caller, though, you know you have to take chances. This is a time to get creative.
On 2nd and goal, Cousins.
Okay. I was really wondering which side should I guard, left or right, and I was like, yeah, let's guard right.
And they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was
there you go. Good job by the D-line there. There you go.
How do we get the passing game going?
All right, come on, one more stop. Let's do it. Stop him.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
No. Oh, good catch. Was out of position. Freaking Jefferson. All right, well, they got it.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are finally into the end zone in this 4th quarter.
That's their first touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. The focus shifts back to Daniel Jones and company. He's had quite the turnaround, Charles. At the start of the game, passing game was a little bit of a mess, but he's back on the horse, so to speak.
Love seeing how someone can rebound from a slow start or a tough start. Means that they're strong mentally. They've kind of calmed themselves down. Everyone's rallied around them. Maybe they even change game planning a little bit in order to make things better.
Barkley strikes again. He's going all the way. Touchdown, mother chickens. It's Saquon Barkley.
And the Giants are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Boy, we've had some great running backs in the NFL the last decade or so, as Saquon Barkley might be among the
51-yarder right there. Ba-boom!
Right there.
And that's a second touchdown run of this game, and this one, and a high degree of difficulty to it as well. I'm absolutely marveling at how effortless he makes this look. I mean, let's face it, he had a long way to go. But how about the vision, the creativity with the football in his hands? It's really something to watch.
He covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on next-gen stats. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Cousins, and this one complete to Smith. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Cousins. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire
Get him.
game.
There you go. Ho, 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 mother chickens. It ain't Santa Claus, it's Williams.
Leonard Williams able to record his 5th sack
Oh,
of the
you thought you
season.
were going to go deep, Cousins? No, you're not. You ain't going deep.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. He's going to let it fly.
Hey, you're not catching it this time. No, no, no.
Incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On 1st down, Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Joey, are you going to stream in the morning? You betcha.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
On 3rd down.
Oh, that looks good. Oh, I juked too soon. I was a little too cocky there. That sucked. Took a big hit. At least Barkley is okay, as far as I know.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And the kick is
There you go. We win.
This one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then,
Their coach is saying, "Oh man, we lose
they put up their goal at the
again."
beginning of the season, and that was to win 7 games, and now they've accomplished that mission.
And congratulations to them for achieving their goal. They have to finish the season
And we're having a
strong,
pretty good
but you
season.
gotta think that going forward for next year, they're going to jump that number up a little bit higher.
Our defense is good. And Daniel Jones, he didn't really do much. Joey, you're a legend. Yeah, Ken we take a second to appreciate Joey for the hard work he puts in. Oh, well, that's nice of you guys to say that. I appreciate that. Do I know what time? It's a good question. I have to run a couple errands in the morning. Like I have to go to the post office and just like a quick errand. Pick up something. I would say anywhere between 9-10 a.m. Central Time. Tell you, our defense has been doing really well. Really, our offense didn't do a lot. Barkley just had some really big runs. That was pretty much our offense. I tell you, we took out Cook in a hurry. So I'm wondering if he really got hurt or they were like, oh, you know what, Cook? Maybe this isn't your game. He's actually a good backup. He ran all right. He just had that fumble. What was Cousins' accuracy? He was accurate. I mean, he was doing a lot of baby passes. Yeah. Yeah, he went to his tight end a lot, yeah. Jefferson had the touchdown. Robbins had 4 tackles for loss, man. And Sanderson, man, he's been hot. He only had 2 tackles, but another sack for Sanderson. He's been doing really well. Yeah, we had 2 sacks. They had none. And Bradbury had the interception. Who forced the fumble? Jackson. Hey, Jackson's been pretty hot lately, too. Oh, you're Eastern time? Okay, so, like, yeah, you're an hour ahead of me, so say, for example, if I'm able to stream at 9 a.m., that'd be like 10 a.m. your time. Boom, boom. Oh, there you go. Oh, he got 2 points better. There you go. Oh, no. So, yeah, now we're 7-3. Our team's looking pretty good. I didn't think we were going to be this good this year. But, we're looking pretty good. We're pretty much able to take out the teams that aren't good. We faced some pretty weak opponents, actually. Go and advance the week. Seahawks are next. And they're 7-4, so yeah, we're facing a good team this time and a good QB. See, we've been facing some really bad QBs, that's why our defense has been dominating. I mean, we faced, Cousins, he sucks. We faced Kaepernick, well, he really sucked. Yeah, we faced like the worst QBs. We faced Golf, he sucks. Yeah, we faced some bad ones. Now I'm gonna assume though Wilson's gonna have some big numbers because when we faced Aaron Rodgers, he had like over 400 yards. So I'm gonna assume Wilson's definitely gonna probably give me a show. Oh, does it really? That's pretty crazy. I wouldn't do that, but here, I could look at it real quick. Let's see. Will it show if I go to depth chart? Oh, it won't. Oh. Well, I don't want to mess with it, but I'll take your word for it. That's funny. Turning from injury. Oh yeah, him. We have 105 staff points. I'll wait on that. Yeah, let's look at stats. Stats are always fun. I like how it shows all the matchups and the records. So the Chiefs are 8-2, Chargers are 8-2, Browns are 8-2, Bengals are 9-1. Yeah, see, they beat us. That was a good game. Broncos are really sucking balls, 1-9. Mm-hmm. All right, let's look at stats. So our offensive yards are 26. Yeah, our offense isn't really moving the ball that great, especially lately. Defense, we're third, though. Points scored, we are ninth. Points allowed, we're fifth. Yeah, our defense looking pretty good, man. They've been red hot here lately. They went from like below average to top 5. But you know, again, we've been facing some really weak offenses, some really weak QBs, and we've taken advantage of that. We go to defense. I always like looking at this, you know. It's crazy to think the Buccaneers defense is really bad. They're 3-8. Titans have the best. They're killing it. They're 8-2. We have the number 3 defense as far as total yards allowed. Titans are way out in front. They're killing. Yeah, Bengals, they beat us. That was a defensive game. Bengals are tough. Yeah. Bengals have the number 1 pass defense, actually. Yeah, okay, I could see why I didn't pass really all that well. The Vikings, even though they're not good, they actually have the number 3 pass defense. Well, that explains why I couldn't really pass that well on them. It looks like their run defense is bad. Well, no wonder Barkley broke some deep ones. See, they've done a much better job with this. They really have. Like, things have actually made sense for the most part. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're the number 6 pass defense right now. Now, that'll probably change. We're facing a top QB now, and I'm sure Wilson's going to, you know, damage that. But, yeah, we're actually the number 2 run defense. We're killing it. Titans defense. Ooh, we're good. Buccaneers are worse, man. I want to face them. Yeah, I ran all over the Lions. Yeah, they suck. Yeah, we're second in points allowed. Look at that, man. Man, Titans are just a new level. I wonder if I play them. They embarrassed me last year, fuckers. Lions are the worst at getting to the QB. Oh, we're number 1 in sacks by 3. Colts and Ravens are behind us. Yeah, the Eagles, they get a lot of pressure on me. I didn't know if it was just because of a rivalry thing. I mean, they do have a good D-line. Yeah, I'm not shocked with that. Jets have 10 fumble recoveries. That's crazy. Seahawks have 2. I don't like that. Who we face. Interceptions. Yeah, Vikings. Yeah. They didn't have one on me. I can see why. Yeah, we're tied for second. Yeah, Bradbury and Jackson, they've been hot. They've been killing it. The Seahawks have 10, so that kind of makes that's pretty concerning. They'll probably get a couple picks on me. Hey Sam, what's up, buddy? All right, see what our stats look like through 10 games. So Jones, I mean, honestly, this is probably what you'd expect out of him. You know, average numbers at best. He's averaging 242 yards a game, 61%. Ratio 21 and 13. You know, the one thing I'm glad, and I really think it's because I moved Thomas to the guard position, the sacks have definitely dropped. They haven't been as overwhelming. I mean, our O-line still sucks, but it's not near as bad. Like, oh my God. Thomas was just giving up sacks left and right. He's just so bad at pass protection. But yeah, that rookie Good, he's doing a much better job. And Barkley's just being Barkley. 10 touchdowns, averaging 90 yards a game. Yeah, Barkley's been basically a boom or a bust for me. He either blows up or he gets kind of shut down. And it's not really his fault. It's really the O-line, you know. But, you know, I like it when I'm facing a weak run defense. That's when Barkley can bust some nuts. So Jones has, I just saw that, he has 5 fumbles. Okay, I was wondering how many. I thought he had more than that. Guess that's an improvement. Yeah, one thing I'm happy about out of everything, Galladay's actually looking good this year because I bitched about him last year, and he is my number 1. Yeah, there's O'Tooney. He's my number 2. Ingram, I don't know. Ingram drops a lot of passes. Yeah, Slayton's not really doing it as much. I probably won't re-sign Slayton. I'm probably going to let him walk. Just to save 10 mil, you know. Put it towards something else. Maybe like an old lineman or something, if there's a good one in free agency. Robbins, definitely our tackle leader. Sacks. Yeah, I'll tell you, Sanderson, man, he has been hot. He is the sack leader on the team now, 6.5. Lawrence has been sitting at 6 for a while. Williams has 5. Robbins has 3. Yeah, got some 3s here. Now, this is where I'm impressed. Look at this. Bradbury has 6 interceptions. Jackson has 5. They are killing it. They are being playmakers. And Robbins has 1. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I'm not really... My safeties aren't really making plays. Like, Peppers is not good at pass defense. And Trevor hasn't. I think Trevor's kind of similar. I think he's more of a run stopper than a pass coverage guy. So, in fact, I think he has some sacks. I think he's more of a blitzer. Yeah, he has 2.5 sacks. Yeah. So, yeah. It's nice that I have two really good cornerbacks. Kind of makes the difference. Because otherwise, I think my pass defense wouldn't be so good if these two weren't here. And then we have Logan Ryan still. And our kicker, I mean, he's perfect. Hunter, who cares? All right, let's look at the league leaders. Tom Brady's killing it. Yeah, you're not going to see Jones on top of the list. Sucks. He's nowhere near. So Brady, he's leading yards, leading touchdown. I mean, 16 interceptions. Granted, he's probably leading that too. He sure is. There's Kaepernick. Yeah, I had 4 picks on him. Kaepernick's terrible. There's Jones, and we know he's terrible. At least he's not this bad. As far as sacks allowed, who's the worst? Carr? Yeah, Carr does suffer that. We're up there, but not 36 up there. We probably would be if Thomas was the tackle still. Yeah, we're kind of somewhat middle of the pack. The Chubb's killing it. The Barkley's 5th. McCaffrey leading touchdowns. Barkley's down here. There's some competition here. That's a lot of touchdowns out of the running backs. Wow. Forgot how many catches Galladay had. He's really killing it, averaging 100 yards a game. Oh, Gallo. Oh, he's way down there. Okay. Wow. Yeah, when it comes to passing offensive stats, you're not going to see me on top of the list. Not this year. That's a lot of tackles. Wow. Robbins has 77. I mean, he's on top, but wow, there's a couple guys way up there in first. 77 tackles through 10 games is pretty good. 7.5 tackles a game. Not shabby. These guys are averaging over 10. Chase Young, 12 sacks. That glitch is still a thing because we know Bradbury has 6 interceptions and you don't see him. There's Jackson, but you don't see Bradbury. So they still, to this day, never fixed that. Wow. They never fixed it. That bug still exists. kind of annoying. So yeah, Bradbury tied with King. King actually, he's been sitting on sticks, actually. I bet we have the best kicker. Sure do. I think the most attempts too, right? Yeah, by one. How about the deepest? Oh, he has 58. We have 56. So those are our stats. Pretty good. I like to look at career stats. Or actually, let's just look at league leaders. Where does Tom Brady sit? So yeah, I mean, obviously he has the all-time passing by 8,000. I would think he'll retire after this year. It'd be crazy if he plays a couple more years and hits like 100,000. That'd be pretty wild. Touchdowns. Yeah, I mean, obviously he's way out in front. 652. Crazy. There's Aaron Rodgers. He's at 480. Frank Gore. You know, he may be still a free agent on here. That's a nice number. 16,000 flat. I wonder if he's still active. I should look in free agency. I thought I saw him, actually. And there's Peterson, 118. That's probably where it's going to end. He's a free agent, actually. He's second all time in receiving yards. There he is in touchdowns. Second all time in catches. I mean, if he can really do that in real life. If he just keeps going, he can do it. He is a catching machine. And now I'm kind of curious. Go to free agent. Let's see. I'm surprised Sherman never got signed. I mean, he's still good. If I had room for him, or if I had money, rather, I would have picked him up. So running backs. Let's see. There's Le'Veon Bell. Unless he did get signed. Huh. Let me see. Is Larry Fitzgerald still around? That's all those guys like free agents. They could have gotten signed. I hope so, actually. Alright, well, I don't see them there. Let's, like I said, I'm just curious. NFL roster. Oh, you know what's an easy way? Just look at active. Do that. That'll be a lot quicker. So if I go to stats, go to career stats, and just look at all. We'll see if he's still around. Nope. So yeah, I guess Gore did definitely officially retire. Okay. And Peterson. Okay, and I guess Chris Gerald retired too. Okay. Okay. I was kind of curious. Oh man. I'm 2-2 in year 3. Went 8-9 in year 2 and missed the playoffs. Yeah, I was 8-9. Excuse me. My first year, and right now I am 7-3. Probably we'll see if I can beat the Seahawks. This will be a tough game. But yeah. Anyway, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Gonna call it quits for tonight. My voice has kind of been talking a lot today. Oh, you're 5-2. Nice. Yeah, you guys have a good night, and I'll be back on tomorrow. So yeah, take care, guys.